Hi everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to bring in 3 beautiful decks to tap in with healing energy and guidance that you may need. Guidance around self-care for yourself, to focus on yourself and what is it that you do need to focus on, and any other messages from angels. And the decks that I'm actually bringing in is the Angel Raphael Oracle of Healing by Liz Harrison. This is the Self-Care Wisdom Cards by Cheryl, Richardson. And this is the Angel Guidebook by Kyle Gray. So let's get straight into it. Thank you, angels. What is it that we need to know? Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Any messages that we can get in terms of guidance for healing? Any messages we can get for healing? Thank you so much. Thank you, angels. Any guidance we can get for self-care? What does everybody need to focus on in terms of self-care? Everybody watching, what do they need to focus on for self-care? Thank you, angels. Wow, that's a lot of cards. And thank you, angels. Any other messages that we need to get or we need to know about? What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. Perfect. So let's tap in with Archangel Raphael. Okay. Okay, so Archangel Raphael is telling you that whatever you may be concerned about, you will heal. So if you're having any health issues or any struggles, call on Archangel Raphael, Jesus, or whichever God or divine or higher power that you worship or pray to. Call for help, ask for guidance, and ask for healing. And help is just a prayer away. But you will heal is the message. So do not worry. So if you are worrying, there's no need to worry, because you will heal. Give it time to heal, but there is healing taking place. And you're being guided to know that health is your birthright. You do have the right to be healthy, and you should choose to be healthy. And when you choose to be healthy, there would be nothing to worry about, but you will heal nevertheless. And the one way you can bring about healing is by having some you time, taking time out for yourself, doing the things that you love, relaxing, disconnecting from the world. Sometimes we need to disconnect from our devices and distractions as well, to be able to connect with ourselves and unwind is the word I'm getting, unwind. But have some you time, focus on yourself, because health is your birthright. And when you do this, you will start feeling better anyway, and you will heal once you take time out for yourself, is another message coming through. So there's no need to worry, because you will heal anyway. But you need to take time out for yourself, because health is your birthright. So that's the message from Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. So let's see what's coming through for from the angels in terms of self-care guidance. And this is a really, really beautiful deck. It has really beautiful messages at the back of the cards as well. So you are being guided to step into your power and not be the good girl or good boy in this case. This is a power card. So you've been guided to step into your power. Stop saying yes to everything to try and please others. Stop trying to sacrifice your own happiness for others as well. And this does not mean that you should be selfish in any way. We are here to be of service to others, but it should never be at the expense of our own happiness. We should find joy in being of service to others, and do that with love and compassion, because it brings us joy. But if you're doing anything out of obligation, then it's not serving yourself and the highest good of everyone involved. And then that would be detrimental to your own health and your own life and journey as well. So you've been guided to step into your power. Speak your truth. Stop saying yes to please other people. Stop trying to please other people. And stand up for yourself, stand your ground. So the message is the ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is own your power. So I'm going to read that again. The ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is. Own your power. And this speaks to speaking up as well. So if you have something to say, speak up. Don't hold back. Obviously, speak with love and compassion. And if this is in a work situation, be professional about it, be diplomatic about it, be tactful. But it is important that you voice your feelings, your opinions in a way that does not hurt others, but also does not suppress your own thoughts and feelings that is again detrimental to your own health and well-being. So the guidance is if you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. If you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside of yourself. So the whole point of this message is that don't bottle things up. If something needs to be said, it is very important to speak up. And if you are inquiring about somebody, they are also being guided to speak up. And the same applies here. If you're inquiring about somebody else as well, they've been guided to step into their power and to speak up. Speak their truth, and so that they can release what no longer serves them and they can get things off their chest to bring in a sense of peace and clarity and to clear any misunderstandings as well. And you're also being guided to be optimistic about your life. So we can always choose how we want to see things in life. We can always, everything in life, there's a perspective, right? Life is about perspectives. And you could find the silver lining in anything that's bad, and you could find, something bad in anything that's good as well. It's how you choose to see it. So you're being guided to be optimistic. Look at things from a perspective of hope instead of lack, hope instead of fear, love instead of fear. And when you do, that's what you will attract, and that's what will come forth. So the message here is saying, if you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. So this is about not assuming the worst, and give people the benefit of the doubt, and give yourself the benefit of the doubt as well by saying that maybe they meant, something positive. And do not take things in the worst possible way, because this could be a happy ending or a happy story or a happy outcome if you choose to see it that way. So you always have a choice in terms of how you want to see things, and you're being guided to look at it from the bright side instead of the negative side and darker side. And this is about connecting with your feelings and understanding that your feelings also have a message for you. Connect with your heart as she's holding her hand on her chest, connecting with her heart. Understand your feelings, master your feelings, connect with what your feelings are telling you, because they are telling you something, and there's always a message in your feelings. And when you connect with your feelings, you actually understand what you're being drawn towards and what is the action or path you need to follow as well. Because staying true to your feelings is about following your true heart's desires and your soul as well. So the message here is healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. I'm going to read that again. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. And you deserve everything that you desire. You need to understand your worth. And this card is about guidance and understanding that you are worthy of everything you desire. You do not need to settle for less. You deserve this entire cake with all the crumbs as well. And once you understand your worth, you will attract the right things in your life. So know your worth, believe in yourself, and believe that you are worthy of everything you desire, because you are. And when that happens, the right things will come forth in your life as well. So the message here says, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? And that is very, very true. Do not settle for less than you deserve, because you do deserve all that you desire, because you are worthy of it. So know your worth. And this is about focusing on the things that are absolutely the things that you desire or would like to achieve. And you are being guided to create, like this paper and pen, create a list of the things that you absolutely want in your life. This could also be about manifesting what is it that you want by writing it down as well. Spend time with yourself. Write down what is it that you actually want. And this will give you clarity as well as to where you are now and where you want to get to. But it will also be about setting intentions that can manifest. And the one thing I've learned on my journey is about creating a God box, putting your intentions in a God box, writing it in the present tense as if you have it already in order to manifest it. And the message also is about focusing on what you do want versus what you don't want. So the message here says, if you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance you might get it. Focus on what you do want instead. So focus only on the things you want, not what you don't want. This list should be a list of only positive things, and it should be a list of things that you want to achieve for yourself in your life, or you want to have for yourself in your life. And make this a priority. This could even be a bucket list in terms of traveling. This could be your goals and achievements financially. This could even be in relationships. What is it that you actually desire or seek? And write it in the present tense as well. And when you do, you will manifest it. So that's the guidance from the wisdom cards. So let's see what the angels wants us to know. There's something else coming through. If you're inquiring about somebody else as well, they're being guided to also understand their worth, and they're learning to understand their worth in order for them to step into their power and to be able to speak up. Because this could lead to a happy outcome. This will lead to a happy outcome, but they're also being guided to look at it from an optimistic perspective as well. And they're connecting with their feelings and focusing on what is it that they actually do want. So that's another message coming through if this is about somebody else that you're inquiring as well. So the message here is about, once again, listening deeply to your heart's desires. And this is synchronous with what we're seeing here. Listening deeply. So the feelings is also about connecting with how you feel, but also listening deeply into your soul, because your soul has many messages for you and it will always guide you on the right path. But when you listen deeply, you gain answers, you gain clarity, you rise above the ego, and your intuition becomes stronger and louder. And when you are guided by your intuition, you could never go on the wrong path, because your intuition is all-knowing. It is connecting with the universe, the higher power, the Akashic records as well. So you would have a much deeper understanding of your soul, your purpose, your where you're heading in life, why you're here, and what actions or clarity you need in order to move forward on your path. So you've been guided to listen deeply, because there's spiritual growth in whatever it is that you're experiencing as well. So if you're encountering any challenges or you need to overcome any obstacles, this is a path of spiritual growth. We are born to learn about life's lessons, to grow as a soul. We all are born to grow as souls, and spiritual growth is something that's part of your journey. And when you listen deeply, you will also grow spiritually as well, because you are learning to connect with gaining answers from within instead of seeking answers from outside of you. And when you connect with your inner self and you find that balance and harmony within yourself, your outer world also changes. And when you do so, it will also raise your vibration. So there's two messages here. In order to raise your vibration, you need to listen deeply to connect with your soul, because that will help you to raise your vibration. But when you do this as well, your vibration will raise as well. And this is all part of a spiritual growth journey. So listening deeply will grow you spiritually and will help you to raise your vibration. But if you're in a low vibration right now, you are being guided to raise your vibration by listening deeply, spending time with yourself, listening deeply. Call on the angels, and this figure I see as an angel helping you to listen deeply within yourself in order to connect with your soul, because that is also part of your spiritual growth and journey. It's helping you to become more spiritually aware of yourself and others, in order to raise your vibration and see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. So those are the messages. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I also would like to say that I am open to personal readings now. I am offering personal readings. And if you are interested, you can reach out to me at angelic.echoes.xo@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Take care. Namaste.